Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me again, and today this video is going to be about insecure black girls and weaves, perms. Now this is basically what I think about the whole weave thing and black girls relaxing their hair at quite a young age and that. Now I've seen videos about weaves, like there's so many, like hundreds of videos about the same topic, but I thought you'd like to hear my perspective on the whole thing. Now today I kept a special eye out when I was going to school, kept a special eye out for the girls wearing weaves, and 9 out of the 10 black girls I saw had weaves on. And it's not even that, it didn't even look nice, it just looked awful. And I don't get what, like, I don't see beauty in weaves. I have my hair natural, yeah, and I've worn extensions before, and I didn't even like that. I've worn braided extensions, and it just felt horrible, and I don't see why people enjoy wearing it, yeah. So when I look at these girls, I'm thinking, like, what do they see in this weave that they have on their head? Like, what is so special about this thing, you know? And you know, like, loads of them say, oh, it's just a hairstyle, blah, 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 blah. Okay, maybe it is a hairstyle, but what's wrong with your own hair? Like, why can't you style your own hair? Why do you need to wear someone else's hair from, like, a totally different country, like, someone else's hair for you to feel beautiful, yeah? And they never seem to be able to answer that question. But anyway, I was watching these girls, yeah, with the weave and whatever, and like some of them, they had extensions where it was like the twist extensions, and they kind of like locks. I think those are alright because, yeah, they like look like black people's hair. They don't look like a white girl's hair, yeah. And I don't know, like all my black friends, yeah, they all wear extensions, or they have their hair relaxed. And there was one time we were all talking about hair, and it's like a group of us of all different races. We were just talking about hair, and then some people were talking about how they didn't like their hair and so on. So it was just like a random conversation. And then I turned to one of my friends, one of my black friends who has their hair relaxed, and I goes, why do you have your hair relaxed? Like, what's wrong with your natural hair? And then she goes, oh, I just like straight hair. I just prefer straight hair. I think it looks better. And I said, well, so, you know, why is straight a hair that imitates a white person's hair, why is it superior to her hair, like her natural hair? And she was like, oh, but my hair doesn't imitate a white girl's hair because my hair is still a different texture. And okay, that is true, but black people weren't born with straight hair. The majority of black people weren't born with straight hair unless they're mixed with something down the line in their blood, yeah. And she was basically telling me, oh, I don't see why I should have to keep my hair. Oh, it takes so long to comb. Oh, I don't know why black people have to be born with quote unquote nappy hair. Why can't it just be straight like everyone else's? And I was like, oh, I'm like really proud of my hair. So I felt kind of offended when she was telling me all this stuff, because I felt as though like she's trying to say that my hair is ugly. So I was like, oh, so do you think my hair is ugly? Now, one of my white friends defended her and was like, no, she doesn't think it's ugly, she just doesn't think it suits her. And I'm thinking, but how can your natural hair that comes from your head not suit you? Like, you're given that natural hair for a reason, right? So anyway, I told her all this, and she still didn't understand. She just got annoyed and stormed off. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then I watched some videos. I was watching Tyra Banks, actually. And then I was looking at Tyra Banks and Beyonce, yeah. 2 women who claim that they are proud to be black, yeah, but wear blonde weave. Now, in my opinion, weave and being proud to be black does not follow, well, in the same sentence. It just doesn't make any sense. You can't be proud to be black but be wearing someone else's hair, you know? That's why I laugh when some black women or girls complain if a black guy likes a white girl when they've got weave in their hair, which is trying to look like a white girl's hair, except from the white girl has the real thing, you get me? So, yeah. And about the permed hair, I've had my hair straightened out before, and even then, even though it was my real hair, I didn't like it. It just felt so, I wasn't used to it, and I just didn't like it, and I didn't see any beauty of it when I looked in the mirror. Okay, it was easier to maintain, but it just wasn't me, you know? And so the girls who have their hair relaxed, who think that their hair straight is much better, are the ones who I feel are insecure with themselves and feel that they have to fit in with the European standards of beauty in order to fit in. Like, they want to fit in with the Euro standards of beauty. That's what I don't understand. Why do black people, especially black women, want to fit in with European standards of beauty? We're not European. Yeah. We came from Africa. So all of that just really doesn't make sense to me, yeah. And then there was another time where we were in our ICT lesson, yeah, and we just was talking about random stuff. And we were talking about, I think we were talking about white guys, like white guys. And one of my black friends says how she doubts she's going to be marrying a black man. And I goes, why? What's wrong with that? Why don't you want to marry a black man? And she goes, oh, because I just want to have a mixed baby. And then I goes to her, what? And she goes, yeah, don't you like their hair? Oh my gosh, their hair is so gorgeous. Da, da, da. And I'm not going to lie, mixed race people have great hair, but like, just because they have nice hair, why do you have to diss your own hair, you know? So I think she was like, oh, yeah, the hair is just so soft, red, 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 red. And I was like, what, so you think their hair is inferior to ours? And then she was like, oh no, I just think it's really nice. But I've known her for a long time, and I know how she thinks, and you know, I know that she thought that mixed race people's hair was inferior to ours, and that's the problem with a lot of black girls now. They think everyone's hair is inferior to a black person's hair. That's one of the reasons why they are insecure in the first place, because they don't think highly of themselves. And of course, it's not just them to blame, because sometimes you get guys who, I don't know, they just don't pay the black girls with natural hair that much of attention, and unless they are mixed, sort of thing. But I don't let that thing get to me, you know. Like, I'm not insecure. I'm securing with myself. So, you know, the whole light skin, nice hair business doesn't bother me at all. You know, I'm proud of what I am. I'm proud of what colour I came out in, you know. So yeah, that's the whole weave thing. I personally think weave looks ridiculous. My mum has natural hair. Her hair is in locks. And my dad, yeah, told me from the beginning, like when I was 8, that we have nice hair and that I shouldn't straighten my hair and that I don't look like Barbie, yeah. I'm black and that's who I am. And that's the thing, yeah. And this is one of the reasons why I think dads are very important for a black girl. Every black girl should have their dad in her life, because I think a father should compliment their daughter a lot, because I think it will have a bigger impact on their daughter than if a mum was to say it, you know, because that's one of the reasons why I look up to my dad, because he tells me if I straighten my hair, he looks at me in disappointment, and he didn't like it, because when I came in the house with extensions, he didn't like it at all. And you know, anyway, I'm running out of time, so I'm going to have to make a part 2 to this, right?